We're going to do 2 unboxings and we're going to do a little science experiment. Okay. Let me here, let me look at something. Okay, we're back. So we got 2 unboxings and an experiment in the modeling realm. Okay, let me get a knife. All right, the first unboxing. Any guesses from the audience of what this could be? And the big reveal. More Muller 12AX7s. These are the good kind. Highly recommend it. You'll get a lot more output from those than any other tube. That will bring a amp that's just kind of stale to life. A lot of the amps need some sort of boost in front. Those will give it a boost inside. The next unboxing. What could this be? What could this be? What do you think, guys? Let me see if we got anybody in the chat. Okay, we got anybody that wants to guess on what this next item is? Our first item, Mullard 12AX7. The best preamp tubes you can get on the market. Don't be fooled. It is not just hype. It is a fact, and you'll get a lot more output out of those. And if you have an amp that's kind of dull, that needs a boost in front, you'll have a boost inside. Guarantee it. And they'll re-EQ your amp. It'll sound a lot different. It'll change the mid-range focus, and it'll be more pleasant to the ear. Okay. Dum-dum-da-dum. The next unboxing we have. Some of you have been waiting for this, and it will coincide with an experiment here shortly. We're going to be comparing Tonex Amalgam Audio top of the line aftermarket captures with Tech 21 New York City, the original modeling, maybe besides the Rockman, I don't know. Maybe I don't think that the dude from Tech 21 worked on Rockman, but he started in the late 80s. And Tech 21 has their Sans amp product that has been in different reincarnations throughout the years. They're an all analog, old school style of modeling, okay? Now, about 15 years ago, they had their Character series that they released, which had Fender, which has been a very popular item It got copied by Joyo. It's called the American Sound by Joyo. A lot of people still use that. It's one of the cheapest ways to get a decent amp sound in a box that already has speaker simulation. So people have been using that forever. This is the second incarnation of that character series, and it is the Character Plus series. Okay, what do we get? We get a manual. The manual has suggested settings. I always like suggested settings as a guitar player with products. I think that's a lot of fun. And now with modeling, we of course have presets, and most of the presets sound like dog do. So it's fun to get back to something that makes me feel like when I was young again, where we get these presets for, oh, here's a Zeppelin style, here's a Jimmy Page style, here's a Jimi Hendrix style, here's Tom Petty, Queen. It's fun. Oh, and then write in your, remember this? This takes me back. Write in your own suggested settings. You know, it gives you a blank one where you can mark it up, give it a name. It's been a while since I've had a product like that. These debuted maybe 2021. Got a Tech 21 bumper sticker or sticker. And we got a Tech 21 product registration card. Are most product registrations just online now? They give you maybe a number in the box. This is kind of cool. Place stamp here. Tell us about yourself. Are you an engineer? Are you a producer? Are you a rock star? That's old school right there. Okay, now we get a power supply. Just a wall wart power supply. That's cool. Get some adapters depending on where in the world you are. That's nice. Now the first one, okay, there's the indication of what it is on the side. This is the update of their Blonde, which became the Joyo American Sound. So here is their Screaming Blonde. So this is going to be a Fender amp with baked-in speaker sim that allows you to gain it up from the amp gain itself, and also allows you to impart a tube screamer overdrive pedal on the sound. All right, let's see what we got here. So 2 channels, character B, character A, depending on what Fender amp sound you want. Drive A, drive B over here. So this switches between character 1 and 2, you know, maybe a cleaner Fender that's more sparkly, like a 65, and then maybe an earlier Fender that's breaking up quicker for your lead sound or whatever. And in the middle, you have a tube screamer, mid, low, tone, OD. All right. Bypass. and then volume A, volume B, and level. So some kind of mastering, master volume overall controls. Okay, and then on the back you have 9 volt in and out, and an XLR out. I'm just going to be using this out, going to a power amp, a ISP Stealth power amp in the 180 watt bridged output on that, which with the right modeler sounds great because you don't need additional tube power amp sounds if they're already baked in. So if this has everything baked in and doesn't need an extra layer of EQ to sound right, then this will sound good. All right, so we've got this. We're going to compare it to the Amalgam Audio Fender patches. I'll play a little bit. I'll plug this in, play a little bit. I'll know real quick what kind of quality we're dealing with here. The next one. Oh, you thought I bought just one? No, I bought all three. Well, I bought the three that matter to me. I skipped on the Vox because, bro, I don't like Vox. I just don't like Vox. EL84? Nah. Go big or go home, right? EL84, that ain't working out. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the Fuzzy Brit. Same layout, just this is a Marshall with a fuzz face. Cool. One reason why these might be on a big sale right now is because they kind of look toyish and they have kind of silly names. This last one is called the English Muffy. So we have the Fuzzy Brit, the Screaming Blonde, and the English Muffy. So this is Hiwatt and Big Muff, or Hiwatt and Big Muff, right? Same layout, just different sounds baked in. All right, so we now have all three of these bad boys, and I'm gonna go start a new stream and hit you with some sounds. Peace.